Sunny day. Welcome to my second video. We're at Glentrool Camp Site. It's about 10-15 miles north of Newton Stewart, just off the Girvan Road. Mostly tents, some motorhomes and some statics. I managed to get one of the good bits. As you can see, I've got a different tent. I've got, it's a German thing, a Tepee, wigwam, a CampFeur. Probably means campfire in German. Anyway, this is my next try. The reason I've chosen this tent is because I can get into it. Last time over at North Rhymes, which by the way was brilliant, the weather was absolutely rubbish, but that tent stood up to it. But at the moment, with my health at the moment, that tent's not for me, because I had to crawl to get into it, and it was a wee bit awkward. This thing, I can walk in through the front door. I'd like to be able to use a wee tent, but until I'm fit enough for that and be able to get up and down easily, I'm stuck with doing things like this. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Learned a few tricks since the last time. Nothing really went wrong. Well, the airbed, had to go to Stranraer to buy another airbed. When I came back, I also bought invested £10 in an electric air pump. Oh, the thing went up in less than a minute. Oh, great, fantastic. But other things I've learned, cooker. It was one of these things that comes in the black plastic carrying case. Brilliant cooker. I've saw them used in posh restaurants and everything. They're brilliant. Only one trouble. When I called morning, they're a bugger to get started. I might say I forgot. Normally I would have put the canister in the sleeping bag with me so it'd be warm, but no, I had bothered getting it started. So I've brought along one of my Coleman stoves, petrol stoves from the days when I used to go fishing, and we'll give that a try. But everything's a try. I'm already planning my third getaway. Everything's a try. Let's see if I can get it so I can get out and enjoy myself and do as much as I can, as much as my health will allow me. Anyway, let's have a look at this place. This is what I see from the tent. I'm right in front of a wee loch. Well, a pond they call it. And I've managed to get right in the corner. There's a CampFeur there. It's about 12 feet wide and it says 2.5 metres in height. There's plenty of room, we'll go in a minute. It's only the second time I've put it up and I've not fully learned how to do it properly. I still make mistakes. I think maybe I should read the instructions. I'm going to have to put bricks on that skirt. I didn't put the pegs in. The only problem is that there is a load of pegs. But it's a hard ground here and I've got a wee hammer and I've got to say it wasn't a problem. There's more people wandering around. Beautiful, eh? Anyway, we'll have a look inside the thing. Oh, look at that. I don't need to bend down. And that's me standing up in it. Plenty of room. I've not got things laid out yet. But as you can see, you could hold a barn dance in here. It's got windows, 4 windows, 4 air vents. I'm keeping them shut for warmth. The tent itself is single skinned obviously, 3000 hydrostatic head. I've already put some extra sealant on it. The seams, that looks like they're sealed, but I don't know. But what the hell, it's easy enough. If it's not right, I'll just seal it. I put sealing tape on. But look at that, that's coming out the door. Hello! Anyway, I'll get myself set up and I'll let you see how things have worked out finally. As you can see, it's quite a big site. A lot of bigger tents. Some wee ones. Motorhomes go. And there's motorhomes over the back. I was speaking to somebody earlier who's over there. Look at the size of some of these things. That's the main building over there. Usual stuff. Toilets, places to wash your stuff. In fact, I better find where the toilets are. Look up there. Plenty of room up there. And it looks like there's quite a fair bit of parking. Some beautiful wee spots. But it's not for the wee campers, it's for the guy with the big gear. Oh, good morning. Time for a coffee, I think, with my fancy new cafetiere. I've been told that's not its correct name. We've been told it's a French press, or coffee press. But anyway, it's a travelling one. Dirt cheap, costs about a tenner. Anyway, good morning again. Last night, got to my bed about 10:30, 11, watching movies and just chilling out, had a couple of beers. No, I had one beer. Got bedded down, got to sleep quite easily. As soon as I shut the door on that thing, it's very warm. Because of its construction, there's no way that any wind can get in. You always get wind getting in between the outer skin and the inner skin of your tent. With that, because it's sealed, you don't get any. Very warm. It's been a hellish night, which was lovely being in a tent like that. It stood up, there's a bit of wind, I would say it maybe got up to about 30 odd. But I'm sheltered here in the trees, so it's okay. I don't know how that would stand up. They say teepees really stand up to the bad weather. But anyway, the rain was lashing down, and there's still puddles in the skirt of the tent. Stood up to it, no bother at all. And I slept. I woke up a couple of times, but I slept right through. Got up this morning, first job, get the coffee on. Well, get a good cup of coffee on. I've got the usual 3-in-1 coffee, but I felt like having a real cup of coffee first thing. Then I get the breakfast, and I haven't got a clue what today holds. I think I'll go up to Bruce's Stone at some point. They say it's an easy walk. I might have a wee look at Glentrool in general. But that's the plans for today. I'll see you later. This is a car park for Bruce's Stone. I'm going to give that a wee walk. This is quite a busy spot. Loads of people on it. It's absolutely beautiful. We're coming up to this rise. And there we go. That's at Loch Trool, Glentrool. Seems to be quite well organised. Path down there, that must lead to the stone. So I'll wander down there. Ah, that must be the stone. And there seems to be an inscription on it. So we'll wander up and see what it says. It's obviously for King Robert the Bruce. You know, he was the sort of boy that got Scotland's freedom back in the 1300s. Battle of Bannockburn and all that. Oh! There we go. Right enough, there's an inscription there. 1314. Battle of Bannockburn. But that aside, look at the view from here. Oh, look at that. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Don't know what that is up there. That behind us, I'm not sure, but I know the Merrick's further over. Very, very secluded, and I do like this. Absolutely brilliant. Quite a nice spot. Glentrool Visitors Centre. You can get ice cream and a cup of stuff in there. A wee bit dear, but never mind. A couple of wee bits to sit outside. Plus, the kids will enjoy that. There's a lot of, look at that. That's beautiful. There we go, folk, just enjoying the day. Worth a wee visit. Keep your hand on your wallet, it's a wee bit dear, but never mind. Oh. Oh, this is the life. It's not been the greatest of days. I did manage to get up to the Bruce's Stone, and there's some footage in there, but most of the day has been heavily in rain. It's been battering down. I just sat in the tent and watched videos. This is me recharging my battery. Oh, lovely. Got inundated with midges. There's people running left, right and centre, and a lot of beasties are causing a lot of bother. I'm wearing this. It doesn't work. Sprays, they'll last for a wee while. But I've got one of these sort of spiral things in my bum. That worked. As I say, watch some videos. About the back of 5 o'clock there's one hell of a rainstorm. And then it gets this. It's going to be like this the rest of the night. So, I've got the dinner made. Been using an army ration pack. A halal one. Absolutely fantastic. Meant to be for 24 hours. It did me for 2 days. I feel like a stuffed turkey. I feel great. So, I'm settling down for the night. Maybe watch another video. Then crawl into the tent. Have another relaxing night. Friday morning, 6 o'clock. First up, and there's where I spent the night. Place looks good at this time of the morning. Bloody midges are still about. And there we are in there. Okay. We look at the pond. And I'll get the breakfast on. Oh. Oh. Good morning. The midges are back. 6 o'clock in the morning and the midges are back. Probably my own fault. I camped next to the pond. You camp next to water at this time of the year, you're going to get midges, and as you can see they're giving me problems. The bracelet I had didn't work. This stuff doesn't do too bad. I've got a coil thing to burn, that got them out of the tent. But anyway, sum up, it's been a good 2 days. Good 2 days. A lot of lessons learned, good and bad. You expect that. Campsite's brilliant, as long as you don't camp beside the pond. Nice clean place, handy for everything. What more can you say about it? My gear, I think I'll stick with this tent. It doesn't have a bath, there's no bathtub floor on it, but it's sealed up, and we did have some really bad, we did have some really bad rain and wind the first night, and yesterday it was terrible, but the tent came through, the tent was okay. Slight problem with rain coming in because of the way the door is, but you just put one of these microfiber towels. Them things are great, that's one of the lessons learned. Big microfiber towel will mop up anything in seconds. So the tent's okay, it's a nice height. It takes time to put up. You lay it out and you put 10 pegs in. Then you go and put another 10 pegs in and put these ropes up. That's all I did. The flaps come over, the black bits. They're meant to put another 10 pegs in, but no, I had enough of putting 10 pegs in. Like all tents that I have, I don't use their own pegs. I've used the fish and bivvy pegs. Oh, it's bloody mosquitoes. My gear on the inside, the electronics, that all held up pretty well. I was able to use power all the time. It's a bit bulky, that system, but it works. As we found out the last time I had it out, it was really bad weather, but I managed to sit and watch videos and run everything. So that's a plus. My sleeping arrangements, yeah, it's a bit bulky again, but I've sort of decided that, you know, wild camping won't be for me. A wee bit overweight, so I can afford to be a bit bulky. I'll use an army sleeping bag. It's a wee bit constrictive. I'm minded to get a large size sleeping bag, one that I can get in and out easily. But lovely and warm, no problem whatsoever. My cooking, I'm just using army mess tins. Why bother spending pounds and pounds on expensive mess tins? I've got a wee camping kettle, I might bring that next time. My stove, As you see, I've been using the wee Coleman, great wee stove. Fires up first time. In fact, the quicker I get it going, the better I'll get rid of these bloody midges. It's running on petrol. I dare say one fully petrol would have done me for the 2 days. And a lot longer. I've used them before. I carry spare petrol, which is handy because if you want an outside fire, there's something to start it with. It also runs my lighter, and I've got a hand warmer in there that, you know, if it gets really cold I can fire that up and just put it inside my jacket, or, you know, just to keep warm. But all in all, these bloody midges, I've had a great time. If I come back here, I definitely won't be next to the pond. Mind you, the entertainment's been good. Watching all the families running left, right and centre. This group next to us last night, they went wild with the wildlife. But that's it. Get my breakfast, slowly get packed up, get in the car and away and pick up my wee dog. Go to pick up Morag. I'll see you next time.